Oh, sorry, unmuting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, thank you semua. Thank you Pak Razak bersama-sama kita lagi malam ni dalam Say It As It Is. Kita sudah berada di episod kelima, Alhamdulillah. So, harap-harap malam ni kita dapat attendees yang sangat memberangsangkan seperti minggu lepas. Dan jika ada yang mendengar pada ketika ini, bolehlah bersama-sama dengan saya dan Pak Razak Manaf untuk berbincang tentang topik kita hari ini. So ini kita mula awal sikit Pak Razak, kita pendekkan chit-chat the early ni part of this conversation. Okey Pak Razak, minggu lepas kita telah bincangkan, minggu lepas dan minggu sebelum tu kita telah bincangkan beberapa kesilapan yang mungkin ataupun bakal dilakukan oleh business owner ataupun founder startup Pak Razak
Yep.
Dan Pak Razak telah katakan kesilapan yang dilakukan oleh para founder ataupun orang-orang yang memulakan bisnes ni, bukan itu saja, bukan diri mereka saja, ada lagi beberapa aspek yang lain yang boleh kita bincangkan. Dan hari ini kita nak bincangkan tentang kesilapan-kesilapan yang sangat serius dalam memulakan bisnes, iaitu dari sudut pandang market ataupun pasaran. Betul Pak Razak?
Betul, tapi kita masih lagi bercerita tentang tentang founder.
Okay.
Because yang mistake yang dibuat yang bersekitar, related to the market, is actually mistake by the founder.
Okay.
Founder juga.
Walaupun dia berkaitan dengan pasaran, tapi founder jugalah
yang buat mistake tu.
Bukan kesilapan. Okay. So mungkin Pak Razak boleh ceritakan sikit berkenaan pasaran tu sendiri Pak Razak, sebelum kita betul-betul sentuh tentang kesilapan-kesilapan yang yang ingin kita bincangkan hari ni lah.
Okay, I got to apologize for my mistake.
Itulah tadi masa kita bincang ada lagi suara kan ni.
Inilah kurang. Now the main thing I want to say here is this
Yeah.
The purpose raison d'etat, or the purpose or the reason of a business is actually to create customer.
Okay.
And eventually create a market. That's the only reason a business is there. How do the business do it? The business do it by creating what I call product and services. And then they try to sell them to the customers that they've identified.
Okay.
Now, they sell to the customers hoping that by buying their product, the customer will be able to fulfill a need or satisfy a want, or solve a problem, or by buying the product or services, the customer gets their job done. Ini konsep baru sikit. Getting a job done.
Okay.
Kalau kita ni everyday kita banyak job. Macam you as a father, as a parent, banyak job hari kena buat.
Itulah tu.
As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, banyak job you kena buat. As a individual, as a Muslim, banyak job kita buat. Job ni ialah another word for task. Or some people call it activities lah.
Okay.
Now, yang kita nak faham ni begini. Customer ni dia hanya akan beli those product and services if they find them valuable. And it's only valuable if it help the customer to fulfill their functional, social, and emotional needs.
Functional, social dan emotional. Okay.
Every job tu ada dia punya functional function, ada social element dia, ada emotional element dia.
Memang nak tak nak akan ada ketiga-tiga ke ada
macam yang... you beli kereta lah kan. Bila kita beli kereta ni, of course kita will justify by logic lah.
Okay.
Tapi sebenarnya ada 3 sebab kita beli. Satu, functional dia apa? Kereta ni untuk apa? Nak pergi office, nak travel. The function of a car.
Yes.
But so kereta ni pun ada social function dia. You buy certain car, you want to belong to a certain social status, social group.
Okay.
Kalau tidak semua beli Proton Zaga kan? Tak, separuh tak nak Proton Zaga. Dia nak benda yang membawa status sikit.
Kadang perdana pun tak nak sebab ada proton tu kan.
Ada word proton tu. Tapi kadang-kadang orang nak proton juga. Yang lain dia tak nak. Pasal dia belong to a certain social group. Dan selain daripada tu ada juga emotional dia. Punca sebab beli kereta ni kepuasan diri. Macam saya beli my first BMW tu masa memang kepuasan diri untuk saya lah. Saya memang seronok kereta tu. Cara seronok lah, bunyi enjin dia pun saya suka.
Selesa pun
selesa. And the drive, the feel.
Sedap.
So ini emotional lah kan. So which one is the main reason people buy? All three.
Seronok, memandu dan sebagainya ni emotional lah.
Emotional.
Okay.
Some people kata, aku beli kereta ni aja untuk nak bawa pergi office dah balik je. But why you buy not the cheapest car? So that you have to understand, yeah.
Okay.
Customer buy our product services to fulfill their needs, their wants, solve problem. But it must also give them the social and emotional benefit. Okay. Now, bila dah banyak customer buying the same products, and they buy the same product because they have the same needs, they need to do the same jobs. That will be what I call a market segment.
Segmen pasaran lah Pak Razak.
Segmen pasaran.
Okay.
Now, satu market tu banyak segmen segmen macam segmen kereta lah.
Okay.
Pasal banyak model kereta.
Kecil ada, besar ada.
Besar ada, warna lain, itu lain. Macam-macam lah. Pasal dia trying to satisfy banyak segmen.
Okay.
So many segment make a market.
Many segments make a market. So bila ada banyak segmen pasaran, tu duduk dalam satu kumpulan pasaran yang besar lah.
Kadang-kadang ada pasaran tu satu segmen je.
Okay.
Ada. But itu big industrial machine lah kan. Dia satu je segmen dia.
Hilang
dia satu je.
Okay.
Now, so we must understand when we talk about market, automatically kita kena have to talk about segment within the market. And then we also have to understand within segment tu ada customer. Dan customer ni ada sebab-sebab tertentu. Their needs, their want, the problem, their jobs. And they want to benefit dia apa? Functional benefit, social benefit, emotional benefit.
Razak, ada tak? Adakah wujud 2 ataupun 3 segmen pasaran yang sama, tapi dalam segmen pasaran A dan B contohnya, pelanggan-pelanggan dalam tu dia punya 3 aspek needs tadi tu sama ataupun dia mesti berbeza Pak Razak bila dalam 2 segmen pasaran yang berbeza?
Kalau segmen tu make up of customer who have the same needs, then that's one segment. It cannot be 2 segment.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Now, within one sub-segment, or within a segment ni, banyak pula sub-segment.
Okay.
Itu boleh, dia pecah. But you as a business owner, you must understand to what level you want to go.
Okay.
Want to go to sub-segment? Boleh. Tapi the sub-segment must be big enough for you to make money lah.
Sebab dia kalau tersilap sukat jadi terlampau niche lah kot
Terlampau kecil.
Okay.
You tak boleh cik makan lah situ.
Faham.
So you got to combine these small niches into one segment lah.
Tak ada volume lah kalau dah
tak ada volume.
Okay, faham.
And then don't forget many markets make an industry.
Many markets make an industry. Okay, so kalau daripada kecil tadi kita ada customer. Lepas tu kita mungkin ada sub segment.
Right.
Ada segment, ada market dan atasnya adalah industri. Okay.
Macam industri food and beverage industry.
Ya.
Banyak market bawah tu kan?
Ya, betul.
Entertainment industry. Banyak market bawah tu.
Pelancongan dan sebagainya.
Macam-macam.
Okay.
So, sebagai orang yang baru nak mula berniaga, you must have an overview of this. You kena faham.
Ya.
Because you kalau tak faham, you will make mistakes.
Understood.
Bila
Pak Razak sebut mistake tu, malam ni kita mungkin sentuh lah beberapa.
This is what we want to talk tonight lah.
Yes.
Another thing I need to emphasize supaya you faham when I say it's a mistake. Market ni dia tak homogeneous tau.
Bermakna macam mana?
Dia heterogeneous, dia tak ada satu.
Okay.
Dan dia juga dynamic.
Okay.
Dia berubah-ubah. Especially now especially in the technology segment, digital segment, dia punya chain tu very fast.
I see.
So you agak dia dah jumpa sub segment, you dah jumpa segment you, 6 bulan later segment tu dah berubah.
Dan mungkin pandemik ni mempercepatkan lagi lah Pak Razak.
Mempercepatkan dan mengkukuhkan separuh.
Okay. Dan menjelaskan lagi sub-segmen.
So you have to be alert lah.
Okay.
Of this nature of market. Now from my experience and observation, dan saya juga pernah jadi founder business.
Okay.
Actually we generally talking about generally don't really know about the market now.
Waktu kita nak mulakan. Okay.
This is where a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Kita tahu sikit tapi kita ingat inilah dia.
Kita macam generalize je lah.
Tambah-tambah lagi kalau kita pula attend kursus belajar pada orang yang sama lebih kurang, dia baik sikit daripada kita.
Okay.
So because remember what I say, the only reason why a business exists is to create customer and subsequently to create market. If you get this wrong, you are doomed to fail.
Bila Pak Razak kata create, maksudnya adakah create tu create daripada kosong ataupun market tu dah ada, cuma nak convert becoming our customer?
Boleh. I can use the word create or I can use the word identify.
Okay, understood.
Tapi there are some things that you have to create a real new market.
I see.
Tapi jarang-jarang berlaku.
Ya. Itu mungkin ada ceritanya tersendiri lah tu kan.
Uniqueness dia tersendiri. Market yang tak ada dia create.
So boleh kita mula menyentuh contoh-contoh mistake tu Pak Razak?
Okay. The first common mistake that I noticed, ini sikit a little bit conceptual lah tapi kita kena faham juga Tadi saya dah cerita perbezaan antara customer dan market.
Okay.
New startup are obsessed with serving the market. That's a mistake.
Apa contoh apa nama ni perbuatan yang menunjukkan kesilapan tu Pak Razak?
Example, dia overanalyze the market.
Okay.
Don't forget, market don't buy. Customers buy.
Okay, orang itu yang beli.
I'd rather you spend more time analyzing consumer behavior.
Okay.
Kalau B2B, the buyer's behavior. We only get involved in trying to identify market ni when we want to do segmentation. But when it comes to effort, time, energy, resources invested, it is to really to focus on the customer.
Okay.
Market ni is what happen later.
I see.
Get
Kita
to understand.
Kepada unit yang terkecil dulu lah.
Itu the first thing, because unit terkecil ni is the foundation of what segment means, what market mean, and at the end of the day, what this industry is all about.
So, apa kaedahnya Pak Razak untuk mengenali unit terkecil ni Pak Razak?
Because when we do business, we want to earn revenue. Where do we get the revenue?
From the customer,
Customer, not from the market, from the customer. Now, why would a customer buy from us?
Kepercayaan mungkin?
Because we have something that they want.
Okay, kenalah dengan apa yang
or something that they want, which is better than what they are currently using now.
Okay.
So that part you have to understand.
And it has to make sense to them lah, of course kan?
Not only make sense, give them the value.
Okay.
You want their money, what do you give them? You give them value. Value tu apa? Value tu convenience, assurance, apa lagi? Kesenangan, keselesaan. These are value to them. And these are the reason why they're buying your product.
So, bila Pak Razak sebut kesilapan, contohnya over-analyzing the market rather than studying the consumer behavior contohnya, macam mana tu Pak Razak? Maknanya kalau kita tengok peniaga-peniaga yang mungkin Pak Razak pernah jumpa dan sebagainya, dia tidak apa, dia kurang mempunyai pergaulan dengan customer tu sendiri ataupun macam mana Pak Razak?
Dia tak faham konsep marketing ni. Dia basic understanding of business tu dah silap.
I see.
Business dia satu je purpose dia. Hidup dia satu saja. To serve the customer.
Okay.
If you serve the customer well, automatically you will have a lot more customer.
Okay.
And a lot more customer become a segment. And when this segment is part of the market, to me, I don't give a damn actually a shit about the market lah. I'm more concerned about the market segment.
I see.
Because that is the one that really make a difference to my life. Market ni yang nak pergi mana rasa kau lah.
Yalah.
Segment ni aku nak jaga ni. That's why it's very important to choose the right segment.
Understood.
Dia macam marriage lah. You marry to your segment.
Okay, understood. Tapi kalau tak kenal apa yang ada dalam market tu, susahlah nak milih mungkin kan. So mungkin kena ada pemahaman dululah kepada.
Kena belajar sikit lah.
Itulah ada.
Itu saya balikkan why I say we still talking about the founder's mistake.
Okay.
One of the key mistake a founder have starting a business is not being well prepared and not having basic knowledge of business.
Pak Razak, kita ada satu soalan daripada Encik Hamid Karim. What is the difference between market's needs and customer's need?
Market need is aggregation. Aggregation bahasa Malaysia ni apa? Dikumpulkan.
Okay.
Customer needs.
Okay. So maknanya bila customer, macam tadilah juga unit kecilnya adalah customer dan bila berkumpul itulah market. Begitu juga needs pada market itulah bila kita dapat mengumpulkan ataupun list down the needs of the customer within that market, within that market, then we know the market needs. Okay, understood. Okay Pak Razak, kita kalau boleh, kita dah halfway, pejam celik dia dah halfway. Boleh ke kita ke contoh mistake yang seterusnya Pak Razak?
The other mistake ni is also something that I mentioned earlier but indirectly lah.
Okay.
Choosing the wrong industry.
Choosing the wrong industry. Industri ni besar sekali ni, atas sekali tu. Okay.
You must realize dunia ni selalu berkembang dan berubah-ubah.
Okay.
For goodness sake, don't enter industry that is dying. Orang putih panggil sunset industry.
Yeah.
Satu. Keduanya, some industry are so, that rivalry is so intense.
I see.
Macam dia use the word now apa, red ocean.
Oh, okay.
The power of buyer, the power of sellers, the threat of new entrant, the threat of, it's very competitive lah. It's betul-betul bloody ocean lah. Kalau boleh elak, jangan masuk lah.
Macam masuk perang lah ni.
Dia tengah berperang kau masuk.
Tiba-tiba je menyebut kat situ kan. Ya, faham.
Dia satu. Ketiganya, industri ni you kena suka industri tu.
Faham. Kena ada jiwa kat situ lah.
Macam you minat music kan. So I think you like to go to music industry. You naturally. And you are more comfortable in the industry. And then not only you, your team. So your expertise, your knowledge, your experience must be compatible to the industry.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you cannot enter industry that you're not compatible with. Okay. It only means you got to work much harder.
Dan jiwa kena jauh lebih kental lah kot ya. Minat pun kurang.
Hidup ni nak bahagia apa? Kau nak cari kau nak cari bahagia, kau nak cari susah.
Itulah tu. So kesilapan kedua adalah silap memilih industri.
Ya. Dan kalau dipilih right industry industri itu ada growth potential, nak masuk senang, is not the red ocean, compatible pula dengan jiwa you, compatible pula dengan you punya resources, knowledge, skill, kan? Within industry itu ada banyak market.
Okay.
Market mana yang nak masuk? Macam katalah industri kereta.
Okay.
You are more compatible on selling. Jiwa you, syarikat you, odak you, your knowledge, your experience lebih ke situ.
Okay.
And then that area tu nampak masih lagi ada peluang. Ada gaps lah. You might choose that. Or you think you are engineering based. And then you ada banyak pengalaman, banyak contact, your network is there.
Yeah.
You enter there.
Lebih mudah lah.
Lebih mudah lah. Saya
pasti tak kenal kan. Okay.
Jangan menyusahkan diri lah.
Daripada awal nak cuba.
Bisnes ni dah susah. Kamu lagi nak buat begitu susah.
Faham. Pak Razak, saja terlintas di kepala kan, kadang-kadang kita dengar ada setengah orang ni yang macam mungkin dia biasa duduk di luar negara, mungkin dia biasa duduk di negara yang lebih maju daripada negara kita dan sebagainya. Lepas tu dia kata, ini benda ni satu hari akan jadi ni dekat negara kita ni. Why not I prepare now so that bila benda tu jadi trend, I'll be the leader of some sort. Is that a correct approach?
That is one of the better ways to identify a business that you want to pursue. But you still have to meet those criteria. The most important to me is, do you like this market? Do you like this industry? Do you feel comfortable?
Okay.
Do you enjoy meeting people in this type of industry? Do you enjoy meeting people in this market?
Okay.
Satu. Now, dia nak masuk ke Malaysia ni, ada benda yang tak tahu lagi. The regulation involved.
Yalah tu.
But you can prepare yourself, and then you tengok masuk macam mana. Because one of the greatest barrier to entry is regulation. Adakah dia nak special permit?
Ya.
Special approval.
Betul lah tu.
So these are the things that will guide you in making the right decision on which industry to go into, and with that industry, which market you want to go into.
So Yalah, bukan sekadar identify sajalah, banyaklah benda yang perlu diselami. Tapi kalau Pak Razak cakap tadi, bila kita ada jiwa kan dekat industri tu, kita minat, kawan-kawan ramai, so dia jauh lebih memudahkan lah daripada tiba-tiba kita terjun dalam tempat yang tak ada siapa kat situ.
Banyak orang guna perkataan passion.
Ya.
Eja dia Passion
Ya.
Passion. Saya tak nak gunakan passion tu, nampak macam
Yelah.
awang-awangan sangatlah.
Betul lah tu. Tapi kalau dia dah memang suka kan bidang tu, mungkin yalah, kalau cabaran-cabaran yang datang tu pun, tapi sebab dekat dalam tu memang sangat minat, sangat suka, dia taklah,
dia akan cari jalan, akan boleh mengatasi rintangan-rintangan pasal jiwanya suka. Kalau orang suka mancing kan, masuk fishing industry lah. Sonok dia, tak apa ikan pun dia sonok.
Itulah tu, bila asalkan dia pergi tu pun dah cukup bahagia.
Jadi sebab dia seronok tu, dia akan kerja lebih kuat.
Ya, understood.
Dan dia lebih banyak berfikir lah macam mana nak improve and all that lah.
Alright, so bagi yang baru menyertai kita, sekali lagi saya nak ucapkan terima kasih lah pada Cik Hamid Karim atas soalan. Teruskan, kalau ada soalan boleh tanya lagi, kita minat untuk bincang di sini. Kesilapan pertama yang Pak Razak berikan contoh tadi adalah focusing on market rather than on customers. Okay, yang kita dah bincangkan di separuh pertama tadi. Dan kedua adalah entering the wrong industry and market. Alright, kita ada lagi maybe a quarter of time dalam discussion kita.
Ada soalan di sini, different between market needs and customer need ni tadi saya dah jawab dah.
Dah. Baik, okay. Saya ambil same thing. So Pak Razak, can we go to the third one?
Pada saya lah, ini rapat juga dengan tadi pemilihan industri, pemilihan market.
Okay.
One of the mistake that really orang baru lah saya tengok.
Okay.
Ini real story, saya tanya lah. Seorang tu dia nak buat wayang.
Panggung wayang?
Dia nak buat wayang. Okay. Produce wayang.
Okay, faham.
Saya tanya dia, apa market kamu? Dia kata semua orang. It took me some while to make dia understand. That bukan wayang ni bukan semua orang suka. Wayang yang dia nak buat ni bukan semua orang suka.
Okay.
And then dia ada orang yang suka, ada orang tak suka. Yeah. So dia kena faham. Pasal nanti cara dia market jual wayang dia tu bergantung kepada dia punya target lah.
Yeah.
Now the other thing is very important, and I think it's still major mistake lah. Startup ni dia terlalu ambitious, dia nak cover semua.
Which is itu very normal Pak Razak untuk orang-orang yang tengah nak memulakan.
Quite normal in fact. Dia ni puncanya apa orang putih cakap apa? FO, fear of losing out. Orang muda-muda sekarang ada akronim dia tu.
Okay.
Ni kalau orang kata kiasu lah. Tak mau kalah punya. Ni dulu-dulu orang kata bila China baru membangun kan, nak jadi Malay senang je, jual toothbrush saja kat China. So dia nak cover semua. Tak boleh. Unless you have unlimited resources, you have unlimited talent, you have unlimited time.
Which is memang takkan lah.
Takkan berlaku. So here what you need to do in business is to segment your market.
Okay, segment our market. Okay, somebody said hello to us, Pak Razak. Shamila Chan Siu Mui. Hello, welcome to the podcast. Okay, teruskan Pak Razak. Segmenting.
Now, some people use the word market segmentation.
Okay.
I use the word segment the market.
Yeah.
Yang penting je gini ya. Especially kalau you baru
Alright.
When you are new, you have limited resources. Limited knowledge pun.
Yeah.
So you must make sure you maximize what you have.
Sorry, maximize apa Pak Razak?
What resources you have.
Okay.
So you go for what I would consider a niche market. You dah identify industri ni okay, saya nak go to the industry, buatlah research sikit, okay ada peluang industri ni. Then you identify with the industry, ada marketnya. And then you identify pula this market ni divided into very small or very many niches lah.
Yeah.
Which niche or which segment that you choose? Start from there.
Ada apa-apa ni tak Pak Razak? Ada apa-apa tips tak dalam memilih segmen pertama yang kita nak?
Okay, the easiest to enter, closest, most compatible with you, what you have.
Berkaitlah tadi dengan
berkait.
tadi.
Kalau you already familiar with that segment, senang sikit. You ada network, you know.
Yeah.
Ada contact, but it must be something that you think is a good, what I would call beachhead. Macam Second World War dulu, D-Day kan. What is the beachhead?
Beachhead
You kata tu beachhead lah, Omaha Beach, Juno Beach.
Okay.
Then from there you masuk.
I see.
Now you focus all your energy into that beachhead. You can do well there because you are very focused.
Okay.
But you must be able to choose the right niche lah. Okay. Now the slogan that I use, always when you are new, start small. Think big.
Okay.
You can think big, but grow slowly.
Grow slowly tu yang ramai tak tahan tu.
Mana boleh dia nak kaya besok kan?
Malam ni juga mau jadi jutawan. Anyway, Pak Razak, ada soalan daripada Mr. G. In setting up a business, how important is know how as compared to know who?
Okay, you need both. Know who is not know who in terms of government people lah. Know who are players in the market.
Okay.
This is know who.
How important is that, Pak Razak?
That as important as your know-how.
I see.
Because you may know a lot of things, but you need some inside information lah.
Okay.
Some context that will make it easier.
Yeah.
For you to move forward. And it's also very important to know who, because it helps you to gather more useful information that you need to really understand the market.
Ada contoh tak Pak Razak, apa cara yang praktikal untuk know who's in the playground with you?
Macam saya dulu, saya was in downstream petroleum marketing. Okay. Ada syarikat besar lah, dia nak masuk. Ingat you tahu siapa yang masuk lah. Dia know-how pun tak ada, know-who langsung tak ada.
Memang foreign lah.
Tapi dia cerdik.
Okay.
They leverage what they have to create, to develop both very fast. Know-how ni dia import je.
Yalah, dia cari orang pandai lah kan. Okay.
Know who ni, you carilah siapa dah lama dalam bisnes tu. And then you got to find ways and means. This is where social skills come in lah.
Okay.
So to me, it's equally important.
Yeah.
Tapi bear in mind, when I use the word know who, I'm not talking about political people, government people, cable tu. To up to you lah. You want to get to know them, up to you. But to me, with or without them, you have to know people in the industry.
Understood.
And you got to develop those basic skills. When I talk about basic skills, is processes, tools, technique. The most important is what are the critical success factors in this market that you are going into. You may not be able to know it. You may not even be aware, but people who are players can tell you. Now, the next question is, why should they bother to talk to you?
Ya, itulah pasal. Orang baru, orang tak kenal kan.
I always use the phrase, pay it forward.
Okay.
Offer them something that you think they need.
Kena bring value to the table lah basically.
Don't expect anything in return.
Okay.
Pay it forward.
So adakah benda ni Pak Razak naturally untuk orang baik dan pandai bersosial, benda ni mungkin mudah?
Tak, nawaitu.
Nawaitu. Okey.
Kalau muka aku tu muka ketat kan. Aku tengok muka pun aku dah risau budak ni.
Nak bercakap pun malas.
Your sincerity, your honesty will shine through. And be frank and honest. Tell them if you need their help, tell them. But also tell them what can you do to help them.
Yalah tu. Ada orang kata adalah value yang kita bawa kan, bukanlah mengharap semata-mata lah.
And this is where what they call now the network, the groups, a lot of Facebook groups, yang business network group. You masuk BMI ni. BNI. Ada orang sana kesalang kat you.
Waalaikumsalam, cemas ni. Nak kena ajak minum lah tu. Okay.
So these are where you should be willing to step out, get out of the building.
Dengan kata
A
lain,
founder must get out of the building.
Ya, dengan kata lain Pak Razak, founder must get out of the building. Maknanya social skill dia nak tak nak memang kena TikTok lah. Kan?
Saya rasa kalau you tak ada, you kena cari partner you yang ada.
Itulah tu. Bukanlah nak kata tak boleh berniaga untuk orang.
Boleh. Maybe your strength is in other ways. But when you are starting out, you need people who have this ability and willingness to go out and make new friends.
Betul. Nak jumpa dengan first thing first, nak jumpa dengan partner yang pandai bersocialize tu pun kita kena bersosial dengan dia dulu, mungkin zaman sekolah.
Maybe kita kena kenal daripada sekolah.
Itulah kepentingan network lah, regardless lah.
Network ni very important for business. But people think network ni is only to make profit. No. Network is actually to add value to each other.
Yes.
And if you want a good network, you must be willing to pay forward. Jangan nak terima je. You must also be willing to give back something lah.
Ya, so itulah datangnya nawaitu, kita punya sincerity dan sebagainya. Dan dalam agama pun sangat mementingkan silaturahim above anything else kan?
Yes, that's very important in business. It is. So here, this is also you have to be sometimes bit choosy lah. You must choose the right people lah. Kalau business dia ni hidupnya through corruption saja. And then you don't think you want to go into that, you want to play that game, jangan campur dengan dia lah.
Jangan duduk dengan dia. Carilah yang
duduk semeja lah. Satu restoran boleh, jangan duduk semeja.
Boleh lah, nak hi bye boleh lah.
Boleh lah, itu boleh lah.
Kan?
So depend lah. If you want to go into say the hotel industry, form your network in that industry lah. You want to go to hotel industry, you network dengan manufacturers. Tak boleh lah.
Pasal-pasal lah kan.
Tak kena.
Anyway, okay, kita berbaki seminit je lagi Pak Razak. Untuk yang baru mendengar, kita tadi telah sentuh 3 contoh-contoh mistake dalam sudut pandang pasaran. Tapi
then we talk about segmentation tadi kan. So that one is something I will do very fast lah.
Okay.
The main mistake here is people don't know what is segmentation is all about.
Okay.
Honest to goodness. Because not all founders have marketing background. And not all those who have marketing background know segmentation.
I see.
Banyak marketing background ni dia market benda yang dah siap. Marketing plan yang dah siap. But you starting out, you have to learn segmentation. Segmentation ni apa? You segment your market into those niche area that will form your beachhead. And then when you do that, you must choose the right beachhead. After you do the right beachhead tu, you must you have the right tactic of how to approach this niche. So, macam Perang Dunia Kedua lah kan. They found Omaha Beach as a beachhead, tapi cara dia nak landing tu salah.
Tak kena. Okay. Alright, Pak Razak, walaupun kita dah sampai ke hujung rancangan, tapi saya harap puan producer kita boleh benarkan kita nak meraihkan satu lagi soalan by Encik Hamid Karim. Hari ni 3 soalan Encik Hamid bagi, memang kita sangat appreciate. Okay, the last one Pak Razak, last question before we end. How do we prepare and face fierce competition in today's business environment? Last one, maybe short and sweet.
To me, kalau ada very fierce competition tu, jangan masuk lah.
Okay.
You have to work harder lah.
I see.
To find an area where orang baru macam you have a chance to survive.
What if the competition comes after we entered that particular segment, Pak Razak?
You got two choices. Either you stay in and do it better. How do you do better? If you are able to learn faster.
I see.
You want to beat your competition, you must be very fast to change.
Okay, understood.
You must be able to learn faster than your competition. The other option is get out.
Okay.
If you don't have the resources, you don't have the expertise, you don't have the group that can fight that area, give up that area, move to another area where your expertise is more relevant lah. Now, you cannot avoid competition.
Yeah, okay.
But when you are entering a market, you have a better chance.
Okay.
This is where the book, The Blue Ocean Strategy come in.
Okay, Blue Ocean, yeah.
Dia dah tahu ni Red Ocean ni dia masuk juga. So you kena work harder.
Yeah.
How to find that ocean or that market which is now currently underserved or poorly served or not served at all.
I see.
This is the market that you should go into.
Itulah, dekat situlah peluangnya. Peluangnya untuk kita masuk dan membina nama dan hopefully tak perlulah nak menghadapi.
And there are processes, tools and technique for doing that.
Processes, tools and technique. So anyway, thank you so much Pak Razak and also Cik Hamid Karim dan juga pendengar-pendengar yang lain yang menyokong dan meneruskan bersama-sama kami sehingga ke hujung rancangan. Pak Razak, sorry kita macam nak borak banyak lagi, but it's already 42 minutes on air. And don't worry to our listeners and friends, please follow us on Facebook, Carabetul, and you can follow us on carabetul.com as well. And we are doing this Say It As It Is talk show, so to say, every week, every Friday, 9 p.m. until about 9:40 to 9:45 p.m. So thank you so much everybody. Let's keep in touch. Sekali lagi saya nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada Pak Razak, and hope every one of us will have a very good weekend this week. So